So one of our viewers got us zinnia and dahlia seeds, and I've never grown dahlias from seeds, but these are the zinnias. It's very nice. They're coming, and I'm gonna reseed some of them soon. And those are actually dahlias grown from seeds, and the colors are just fantastic in the mix. We'll see what we get, but it's fantastic. It's great. More dahlias. God, we want to work in the potager, and when I'm pulling out flowering plants and more flowers. That was the stuff that fell.
Yes.
While I was working on.
Yes, and it's good that we're doing this now because we have to get all the plants out of there anyway.
Yes.
In order to soon be bringing down that ceiling.
Hey, look at this. Tomatoes.
Yay.
And sneeze. What a great mix. And begonias. The tomatoes, they can be planted lower in the ground, and they will grow roots out of the whatever is underground. They'll grow roots out of it. So that's why this is not a big deal. Okay. You know, one thing we've actually never shown is that of the boxwood that's right there, the big boxwood, we propagated these. 3 of them actually came, and they're growing. It's really lovely, but they're not going in the potager. But I'm glad we have them. And once they are thoroughly rooted through, they will become big trees like that, which is what, 100-some years old. Okay, now that we have the greenhouse on the way to be a functioning greenhouse, where do we plant what we already have pre-grown? Because it needs to be planted out. Because our tomatoes are like, I mean, they're flattening. So here's my thought. There are a couple of plants that grow very, very tall. This is what we just put down this spring. So there is a lot of greenery still under this.
Right.
Underneath here, there isn't much, which is great.
Right.
Because this is here for a year. And it gets very warm underneath. And so what's there in terms of, well, let's call it weeds, right? It's kind of boiling away, which is great. So I was thinking we're not planting anything here. We're expanding that more over to this side for next year as well, so that we have at least double the space. So nothing here. In the back here, I would like to plant our green beans so that we have, they're very tall. Then in front of this, I would like to have a whole bunch of tomatoes. So we have 3 different colored cherry tomatoes. The black, which is not actually black, but they're dark, red and yellow. So great for salads that make you smile. Then I have pre-grown a lot of red, just regular red ones I have as well. Then we have cooking tomatoes, the Romas. They're fantastic. So that we have basically a whole array here, just one row, just tomatoes. I mean, if we have a good summer, our neighbors are going to hate us because we give them all.
That's right.
On that far end, I would actually like to put a couple of dahlias, which we have, so we can have some cut flowers for the chateau. That would be lovely. We have courgettes. And cucumbers. We have for today. Today, just another cucumber popped up. That wasn't there yesterday in my let's pre-grow something. So beans, a couple of cucumbers, 2 rows then of tomatoes, and then we have courgettes and flowers in the front.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's great.
So today we're planting 9 tomatoes, 4
yes.
cucumbers.
Right.
And I need to get these branches away because in that corner we're going to put.
That's going to be our pumpkin.
Yes, the little edibles, not the big,
right?
Like American ones, because no one eats them. I mean, some people do, but and then yes, more courgettes. So I think that's a good plan.
Good plan. Yes.
Okay. So we have Tracy right now here. For a month, she's helping us. She's volunteering. She's from the United States. And this is absolutely amazing. Around those trees over there, the grass was up to my knees 2 days ago. I mean, she has done such a great job. And that gives us the time to really do other projects like finishing the gîtes. So it's absolutely mind-blowing. We're just speechless, amazed, and really, really grateful. Martin and Margaret and Tracy are here together. So we actually have 3 of our patrons here right now. It's great. So much gets done. And now there is a wall. You won't believe me, but there is. It's just a hedge. And Tracy and Martin decided that they are going to clear in front of that wall. And they asked us what would help you the most. And this area will be fenced in completely, which it used to be walled in. And actually our moat continues all the way along the outside of what is a wall. Trust me, there is a wall behind all this.
Yes.
So, yesterday we were maybe a little slow today because we had a wonderful patron dinner.
We did, and Margaret actually made the dessert for the dinner.
There was a lemon dessert. I mean, it had cream, lemon zest. So it was
it was delicious and beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she took flowers.
Yeah.
From the garden. On it is stunning.
It was fantastic.
And
lots of fun.
Tony and Jane were here because although they are not patrons on Patreon, but clearly they are our biggest patrons.
Absolutely, yes.
So much.
Yeah.
So it was a wonderful dinner.
It was.
Yes, I am a little slow and it was very late. But it was a lot of fun. It's a good thing. So let us...
So taking a look at the work that Martin's been doing.
Oh, God, yes.
Here at the wall.
I forgot.
So you can see, this is the part, of course, this is how it looked everywhere along this wall. With all of the trees that shouldn't be here, brambles, weeds. And now you can see... This is what Martin and Tracy have been working on.
And that entire wall used to be 7 feet tall, so about 2 meters 10. And over the years, all of that collapsed. Now, almost all of it. Some areas are worse than others.
Yes, and I think, and Martin even said, part of this has not been uncovered yet.
Right.
The wall's complete in places there too.
Yes,
right?
there is one section where the wall is still complete. We can, maybe if we have 3,000 patrons, we might actually be able to get this wall rebuilt. Right now we don't have the time or the man or woman power to actually do this. So that just has to wait.
Right.
Well, it is the first Sunday of the month, and
We are back in Chateau.
yes, with our patrons going brocanting. Can't wait what we find today.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.